What's up, my Scorpio witches? It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting. And today we're going to do your love reading for August 2020 using our Tarot of Sexual Magic and our Romance Angels decks. So let's get started. Let's get started with the Romance Angels. Get an overview of love. Oh. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. Children are being affected. Your love life is being affected by children. And let go of control issues. Yeah, so allow this situation to just unfold naturally, not force anything. This is a time to trust, and there may even be children involved with some of your relationships, right? Let's get started with the Tarot of Sexual Magic to let my Scorpio witches know what's happening here, Scorpio witches. What's happening with the situation? Let's lay the situation out. Trust. Let's kind of emphasize on that trust card. Yeah, because, you know, I got the Fool, and it was in reverse, saying that, you know, maybe this is like a journey that you were about to take and it's been put on hold. You're not taking your journey yet. And whether that was spiritual or physical, your journey, Scorpio, has been put on hold and you need to trust. Something about control issues, right? Okay, let's see what's these control issues? Oh, wow. Four of Swords. The way that you have been communicating with your partner, I know it sounds funny because it's like it's been really important because you've been trying to also explore their mind and, you know, listen to their words and slow down on the sex and vice versa too, right? There's kind of like a hold on the physical sex, Scorpio, and more focus on like the thought and communication of your partner in this relationship and what does it really mean, right? Because we did get the Five of Wands in reverse, which in the upright would be you creating change. You're changing the way that you look at love. You're changing the way that you perceive what's necessary for love. What is love, right? And reflecting on what you give to love too and what you need to cut out of love. And you would be reflecting on what fills up your cup and what gets you turned on. But it was in reverse. So it's like, I think that this is what's been on hold, right? Where our journey has been a spiritual change. A lot of change in the bedroom. A lot of change with the way that you look at love has been going on. Big time. Big time, Scorpio. Ooh, gotta check that one out too. But the Wands, Seven of Wands was in the upright. So here you're still trying. You're still trying to love this person. And I know it's funny. They want to love you too. So your partner does want to love you. Absolutely. And it's almost like you're both fumbling to love each other, like physically, because there's so much being blocked in the mental world, right? And the emotional world too, a little bit. So it's blocking the physical relationship between you and your partner, Scorpio. And I heard the bridge is burning, so I had to look, and then there actually is a little fire on that bridge in the background by the elbow. Are you kidding me? So yeah. You feel like the bridge might even be burning, continuing trying to keep this relationship afloat, being in this relationship, it's burning. What I did see was the Knave of Cups in reverse. So in the upright, you're going through a dark night, like you're learning your emotions and what they mean, and you're reflecting, and you're almost kind of going mad with reflection, definitely having like truth you want to write. You want to write your truth. You want to speak your truth. You want to tell somebody something. You want to communicate with somebody, particularly like you want to just tell them directly, but you're not. You're holding back on what you really want to say to somebody, which is probably your spouse. You're holding back on that. Let's find out why you're holding back on that. I mean, I have to admit, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Why are you holding back on your words? Why are you holding back? Okay. It's really these three. That's what matters, I can tell. I don't care about all that. No. Yeah. Knave of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, this card is learning the foundations of your marriage, learning partnership, but the thing is that I'm glad that this is like a negative behavior that stopped because we were not experienced with how to not manipulate and control our lover. Because Scorpios, I know that you're the magician and you're a manipulator in a positive way. Don't get me wrong, but it can also unfortunately not benefit your partner sometimes too. And you get what you want, but then your partner doesn't get what they want, or that happens vice versa all the time. It's not just a Scorpio thing, but Scorpios just have this really mesmerizing power and ability to puppeteer people. It's like a Jedi mind trick. You're really in tune, in depth with the human wavelength. And this was in the past, though. This was in the past. So this has not been happening. We really want to have a true loving relationship. And, we're tired of manipulating. We're tired of being manipulated. Because it's not just, that can absolutely be your partner manipulating you too. There's many predator type loving behaviors. Sometimes love and passion, people kill in the name of passion too, and in the heat of passion, and they cheat in the heat of passion, and they can do negative things in the heat of passion as much as loving positive things. The Four of Wands was in reverse to clarify that. And so it was saying that, you guys had a lot of fun sexually. You did. Things were fun. You might even actually had been a little swinging. Like you might have been a little bit polyamorous actually. And now that's all just kind of slowing down. Just slowing down. So we're not having these types of fun sexual endeavors. We're not having these types of negative controlling relationships anymore. We're thinking about it. This is a really good card to have right now and follow up. You're owning your thoughts. You're owning you're mastering yourself, your abilities, your mentalities, how you perceive love. You are in charge of all that because you're the King of Swords and you cut through the bullshit too. You're not going to take any more bullshit either, right? You draw lines, you defend yourself when you need to. But you're confident. You're obviously not in battle. This is not a time. You're so confident. You get to actually be really relaxed and get to mentally expand learn, be more capable, be more psychic, be more in depth. There's definitely some like energy where you are going through mental expansion, right? And when you grow, it's painful. So that's why you've been going through all this extra pain, Scorpios, right? The Scorpio witches. It's funny because I see that you still because you're mentally owning your action, you're just growing so much expansively mentally. It's very attractive to people too, to your spouse. Your spouse might even get a little jealous actually that you're becoming more attractive to people and you're not even trying to. You're just healing, and growing, and that makes you more attractive. So I don't know, behave, just behave. Yeah. Behave. And as I said, behave. the Knight of Pentacles comes along. So I'm not going to lie. I think that there's actually going to become an offer coming along out of nowhere, just rushing in. Now it is Knight of Pentacles. So Pentacles, Earth, element, slowest of the Knights. It's not as fast as you think, which actually makes me think this is somebody you might already know. And they're just like, I see you're looking more grown up and available, Scorpio witches. And then they'll offer you love, right? And you're like, are you kidding me? I was just trying to walk here. Okay. I did get, I'm not going to lie. It's really like you. So it is charming. It is tempting. And it may become a third-party situation. And then you have the Five of Cups. You have to emotionally decide, do you want this new lover who offers love? Or do you want, you know, the old flame in the background, right? Like, oh man, decisions. And you have to make a choice and a change. Ooh, I'm not saying that you have to change your partnership, but I'm not going to lie. There is what looks like a new partnership, which is really wonderful because it looks really satisfying. It's Ace of Wands, you know, this new partnership rushes in, this new beginning, this new sexual beginning. So no matter what, it's a new sexual beginning. For some of you, it's a new sexual beginning where you're being the center of attention, you're being approached, and it's just very hot and heavy, and people, you know, in the flame of the past love, right? But I also see, for some of you, I do see a whole second group that just I'm sorry, that they stay and they get a new cycle and they let old lovers die on, right? No need to carry them on when you had somebody who wanted to go through the new with you. Most of you will have a new relationship, though. Most of you will be just trying to heal yourself and then courted by someone new, which leads to, you know, that fresh, like, oof, might be rushing out at night to have that third party, you know, little situation. And then you got to make that decision on if you should stay or go. And I think a lot of you are just going to decide to go. Let the old relationship die. Just trust, you know, trust in this situation. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And I know a lot of you probably because there's children involved, and that's why they want to let you know specifically with that group that there's most likely children involved, which makes it why you need to not rush, just trust, let go of control issues, and surrender to your spiritual growth, which inevitably makes you super attractive and gain that new love, witches. Oh, my Scorpio witches and my Scorpio witches. What a beautiful story, my Scorpio witches. Thank you so much for joining me, and I freaking love you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. You're amazing, my Scorpio witches. And until next episode, peace, my Scorpio witches.